Clavicula thinks he's superior to the rest of the human race, who, he informs us, are extremely jester.
Most people are extremely jester.
Like they're funny, or like they're just like...
Just have completely misprioritized lives. I would say the average person that you meet who's like an enjoyer of sports, who drinks beer, for example, you know, let's go have a beer at the pub and watch Sunday football. Like that's the worst thing that you could do. Like you should be on PubMed reading various different studies on how you could look smacks.
But it only took one Polish girl 50 seconds to bring him crashing down to earth so hard he won't need to smash his own cheekbones with a hammer for at least a week. In the chronically online world of looksmaxing, Clav is basically a deity, sent to earth to help the rest of us hideous muggles ascend. That's when he's not running people over in his car and unloading clips into animals for content. But in the real world, Braden Peters is a self-professed retard who can't even hold a minute of conversation with a real woman without suffering a cerebral implosion. And the odds of this improved dramatically after his failed date when he got an MMA fighter to choke him out on his live stream, leaving him convulsing on the ground, or lidaring, as he'd call it.
Lidaring.
He's gone?
I think he's gone. He's gone.
You're good, you're good. Let him choke, let him choke, let him choke, let him choke. Let him choke, turn him over. You're good. It's okay.
The reason this painful spectacle even exists is because Clav, the guy who thinks he's too good for women and dating and a high status male,
It's a mega waste of time.
just talking to girls, going out on dates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
has taken to setting up speed dating shows featuring himself and his Neanderthal maxing Cockney sidekick. Now, judging by other iterations of this game on his stream, including one where he accused a girl of being trans,
Gender transition?
Gender reassignment surgery? What?
Yeah.
No,
No?
I'm not a man.
Well, not anymore.
No, never.
Never?
Never.
No, you were never a man.
I was never a man, no.
No,
I was a
no,
woman.
you were always a woman. They just
was-
had to fix you up surgically.
he was unlikely to bring out his gentlemanly side. That's despite the effort he made in finding the world's only pinstripe suit with high water pants that allowed him to show off his Vans under the table. Now, Eastern Europeans aren't known for their easy warmth and flirtatiousness, and Clavicula is definitely not known for his progressive attitudes towards women, who he calls targets, or slayables. So, predictably, this interaction stutters to a painful halt, almost immediately, but her poor grasp of English is simply no match for his complete absence of a personality, and his inability to ask a question more probing than,
Uh-oh, how'd you get here?
Plane.
Who flew you out?
What does it mean?
Someone got your flight here?
I know, guy. His parents.
Oh, your parents? Oh, okay.
At least now he knows that if he wants to choke, he can just attempt a normal conversation and get totally...
Ladard, like brutalized almost.
And this from the guy with the skill of churning out new vocab, unique in its ability to pull absolutely no rhetorical weight whatsoever.
Status maxing, Discord maxing, looks maxing, through looks maxing.
Still, it's satisfying to watch him shatter internally while facing living evidence that his beauty-based ideology is actually empty.
Because I can't really like function around people too well or be super entertaining in my sober state.
As one user reaction puts it, she is a radically different kind of person compared to the average American bimbo. And looking at Clavicula's interactions with women, they are restricted to drunk 19-year-olds in Miami clubs and OnlyFans girls looking for more subs. So the moment he faces a real woman, expecting more than just to provide a bathroom selfie assist, he's out of ideas. Watching him try and think of follow-up questions is like watching a glitch in the Matrix. Maybe that's when he realised he should stop filming himself interact with people and just let them try and kill him instead. One of the most excruciating moments is his inexplicable laughing fit, masking his blatant awkwardness at the realisation he doesn't know how to hold a conversation because he has no interest in anyone but himself. Another user says, bro thinks he's Patrick Bateman when he's actually Dennis Reynolds, and it's hard to unsee.
Oh,
What do you think about this?
about what?
What I'm presenting you.
I think you look really pale. Do you need some sunscreen?
Another person said, an entire army unit's filled of men think this guy is smooth with women. It's a fucking joke. This whole entire fucking world is one big clown show. Parents who once asked what would become of their kids who spent their formative years stuck online during lockdown now have their answer. Everything should be done for the purpose of streaming it.
Say you were to do like a bowling date with a girl and you weren't streaming it, like that's just the most ridiculous.
Well, what about like connecting with her because like you like her or something like that? You know, like maybe you want to start a family.
But where's the ROI in that?
Most people thought there wasn't much further he could go in risking his health, but his desperation for attention and views has gotten so bad he's even willing to choke Max himself to death on camera just to gain followers on his now ironically called livestream. Perhaps we expected too much from a guy who smashes his own face with a hammer and hopes to have his shins snapped and put back together to gain a few inches of height, but watching him try and recover, laughing, stalling, searching for something to say, is like watching a system fail in real time. And that's the problem, because Clavicular got sucked into a worldview where everything needs to be optimized, except the one thing that actually matters. You can max out every metric you want, but if you have absolutely nothing to say, you're still a jester.